Good morning, everyone. Today is July the 1st, and I'm going to tell you about some changes. Usually that's the only reason I ever make a video is I've got a rant or some changes that I've made. So anyway, several changes. First, last month I paid off my house. So that means that I'm going to have more of my income that I can save, which is fantastic. And the next thing that I have done is I have put in for a change of my job. As you know, or may not know, where I live now, the job that I have now, I travel between all the locations, and that got pretty old pretty quick. But anyway, when I paid off my house, I decided that I was going to cut back my hours. And the only way to cut back my hours is to actually stop doing the traveling thing. Because the traveling thing involves usually about an hour drive to work, then work 8 hours, then another hour drive home, depending on the location. But most of the locations that I travel to, that was the situation. So now I'm going to be at a place that's like 10 minutes from my house, and it will give me an extra hour in the morning and an extra hour in the evening where I'm not having to travel. The pay is going to be less because I don't get the travel pay. They were paying me for the time that I was traveling. So I don't get the travel time or the extra travel pay, which is fine with me because since I paid my house off, I can deal with that. And then the other thing is that I finally saw an eye doctor that gave me a prescription for some new glasses. And I should be getting them probably within about a week. This is the third optometrist that I've been to, and the first two would not give me a prescription for my glasses because I have idiopathic retinopathy, and they couldn't get the prescription perfect. And they kept telling me that it was a medical issue or a prism issue and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I finally saw a doctor that is a neurological optometrist. And he said, look, your left eye is never going to be perfect, so we make your right eye better. So your left eye, and all that stuff. Anyway, I already knew all this. I tried to tell those other doctors that. They wouldn't listen. Anyway, so now I'm getting glasses. I ordered them from a company called Zenni online, and my glasses were $106, which is astounding because I've never paid less than $350 for glasses in years. So we're going to try these and see what happens. A lot of people say they're fantastic, so we will see. I am excited because if this is actually, if these actually work, I may get a spare pair even, and maybe some sunglasses too, because, I had in my budget to spend $350, $400 for glasses. So hopefully this will work and I can get me some sunglasses. So that's all the changes for right now. I'm going to be saving quite a bit of money with this, with paying off my house. Although in September my insurance will be due, and I've got to make a decision as to whether I'm going to get the insurance or not, because my homeowner's insurance was over $6,000 for this past year, and that was one of my motivations for paying off the house early, was because of what the mortgage company required. They required that I have the homeowners and the flood insurance. So this house is never flooded. So my goal was to pay it off so that I wouldn't have to pay for the flood insurance and have all that extra money every month. Because my mortgage was not a large amount. I just had to get it because when I bought this house, I didn't have enough cash to pay for it because the sale of my other house was short from what they wanted me to pay for this house. Anyway, I could have bought a house with the proceeds of my other house cash, but I would not have been able to get a pool, which was one of my main things that I really, really wanted. And I didn't want to buy a condo because of all the problems with condos here. Anyway, I've rambled a bit, so I know it's time for me to give it up. And I hope to talk to you later. Have a good day.